Good to be bowl eligible. These kids have worked so hard, and knowing that we're going to a bowl game, and I'm proud of them. We have two obviously very, very big games coming up. The more you win, the more it's at stake. I thought defensively we really played well, held them to under 200 yards. I was really proud of our defense. I thought it was a great defensive effort. I thought they had a very, very good game plan going into it. We had 5 possessions the entire second half, and really 3. That's very, very unusual. But I thought they had a great game plan. Mike Canales is a great, great football coach. I think he deserves to be in consideration to be the head football coach there. That's a well-coached football team in some trying situations, and what he's done is remarkable. The way they play, how hard they play, game planning, all that. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for him and everything that he's done, especially in some trying situations. But again, there isn't a U behind the W that says ugly win. They're all wins. But we have to go back and we have to get better. We're going to be challenged the next couple weeks. But I thought our kids were gritty, and we grinded it out, and we got bowl eligible, and we have a long ways to go, but proud of them. So I'll answer any questions you may have.
But why do you think the offense wasn't more efficient?
It's a good question. I think sometimes when you go into a game like this is a game of patience. And I think sometimes from a psychological standpoint, you're trying to get up in a hurry. And I thought we looked up instead of just putting our heads down and playing at times and starting to press, and oh my gosh, it should be more than that. And that's a tribute to North Texas. But again, when your possessions are limited like they were, you have to just focus on every single play. We had a good week of preparation, but it was one of those games. I thought, again, when you look at the third downs, we were 7 of 16, but really first down efficiency, we didn't get into a rhythm all day. And and again, we have to be in a great rhythm offensively, and I just didn't think we really established a rhythm all day.
You said you had a great week of practice. Could you pinpoint anything as to why you didn't have that rhythm, and then how difficult is it for you to call your offense, for you guys to call your offense when Dobbs clearly is trying not to run as much?
Well, it takes an element out of your offense. Make no mistake about it. But we have to be able to execute in the other phases. I'll go back, I'll watch the video tonight, I'll try to pinpoint it. Again, I thought we had a good week of preparation. I could sit here and tell you first noon game, all that I'm not making excuses. It is what it is. Both teams had to play at this time. We have to play better, but again, we won the football game, and I don't ever want to diminish that. Winning is fragile, as we know, but we will look into everything, and I won't know a little bit more until I watch the video. It's hard to really tell, from the sideline on a lot of things. But I also thought, we had some individuals step up and perform well. I thought Alvin Kamara really provided a spark for us. Defensively, I already spoke about that as well. So there was a lot of positive things.
You mentioned Alvin, I guess just elaborate on him a little bit. Just how important was he when you guys weren't necessarily getting rid of him? He was making big plays.
Well, we needed him, and he did a great job of really making the second level defender miss and getting the ball north and south, and provided a spark for us, and that was great to see because we needed that. We needed some momentum plays, and I think really going back, Jimmy, when you talk about a rhythm and all that, we didn't have a lot of big splash plays, and when you need to get going, you need to get the fans involved, you need to get momentum, especially playing at home, you need more big plays, and we weren't able to generate as much big plays as we would have liked to.
Which, when Dobbs isn't able to get out of the pocket and move as much, does that affect his passing accuracy? He just looks a lot more comfortable when he's throwing on the run sometimes.
Yeah, he does a great job of throwing on the run. They did a good job of bringing the nickel blitzes and keeping them in the pocket. So they did a good job in terms of making him stay in the pocket and do some things. I'll know a little bit more, like I said, when I watch the video.
Coach, defensively, did you kind of get a sense early on that you get a handle on him and that allow you to play a certain way?
Well, we were always concerned about the quarterback run. They've done such a good job with the quarterback run and then the attachment plays off of the run game. And so we knew that we were going to have great eye discipline, really read our keys, and I thought for the most part we were able to do that today.
Which looked like you guys were ready for the fake. I know their punter was kind of hesitating every time before he punted it. How much I guess you guys probably saw that, and I guess speaking of preparation, you were able to get the stop on the fake.
Yeah, first of all, you know, they were running the rugby style kick, and they were overloading it to one side. They had shown it one time all year, and you know, we were prepared for it. We made the adjustment, and then on the fake, you know, everyone's assigned an individual, and Chris Weather did a great job of eye discipline and being on his individual, and that was a key play in the game, obviously. But you know, that was great to see that we had the discipline. You know, we take pride in that discipline, and Chris did a very, very good job with that.
Does it affect the aggressiveness of any of your players? I mean, both teams had a hard time keeping their footing today. Does that, I mean, you have to coach your guys to, you know, chop your steps or not stride? How do you handle what, and does it affect the aggressiveness of the speed of your offense or defense when you have that situation?
The thing that you have to stress is everything about body position. You can't let your feet get outside the framework of your body. So it's really being in a good football position, which we stress all the time. But it's really just being in a football position and not letting the feet get outside your body.
Is it frustrating to see that?
You know, I could sit here, I got to get our team ready. I know we'll take every possible adjustment. We'll do everything we can on the field, but I got to worry about getting this team ready to go for the next 2 weeks and playing our best football and getting our health back.
Take a few more.
Do you see Kirkland just continuing to improve? He was in a lot of plays today.
Yeah, he has great instincts for the football. We knew that this would be a game that would challenge his discipline and how far he's come in his maturation as a linebacker, just because of all the attachment plays and reading the pulling guards and all that. You know, like we say every week, every rep he gets in a game situation is a great learning experience for him, and then you accumulate amount of reps over time, and that's how you greatly improve. It was great to get Quentin Dormady in there today. We wanted to throw the football. We have great confidence in him, and he did some good things for us, and tribute to him of him being ready to go as well.
Which are we hopefully you could get him in earlier, obviously, given the opponent in the game.
Yeah, but again, you never take anything for granted. And you know, I was going to put him in at the end of the first half on the 1 minute drive, and just, you know, I wanted to try to get that rhythm going on offense, and didn't want to disrupt that. Wanted to get some momentum, but we feel comfortable at any stage of the game with Quentin.
Take one more.
Faster is Malik Foreman playing? It looks like he's flying around making a lot of plays.
He is. The game has really slowed down for Malik. I think Malik's playing with a lot of confidence right now. He's being much more aggressive. He's trusting what he sees. He's one of the fastest players on our football team, and it's great to see him now. The game's slowing down and him making more and more plays for us.
Last one, Dustin.
How important was it, you talked about having Quentin in there, you guys obviously played sort of to the last second there, tried to make as much of that out. How important was that, even though the game's pretty much over, not to take a knee there and get as many plays as you could down there?
Very important. That was very important to get those live game repetitions, and that's why we still wanted to throw the football, prepare him. We have a lot of confidence in him, but I thought those reps were great moving forward. Now we can go on video tomorrow and we can correct and learn from them as well. So that was great to be able to play all the way to the end.
Thank you, everybody. We have Joshua Dobbs and Alvin Kamara here.
And we're going to have Jared Barnett over here to the side at the same time.